All right. I don't have one of those cool countdown things. Okay. Can we hear? How's the sound? No sound yet? Are we live? If you're here watching in the chat, hello. Good? Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Banish Zone. I'm Bryn. I'm joined today by my my partner Chris,
I'm
who
here.
is here to sort of give you a little bit of well, just basically give me a little bit of a sounding off.
Sure, yeah.
Sounding board is what they might say.
I basically came downstairs because she opened a legendary. I wanted to yell.
I
I wanted to be like, what?
What legendaries can we get today? What are we searching for? What are you hoping for?
Well, maybe a Fabled. Get the Library of Soul.
Okay,
Solana
oh,
or
sure.
whatever?
I'd love a
Yeah.
Fabled. I've never opened a Fabled.
Yeah, that'd be cool. There's also the I think Carrion Husk is a legendary. The Shadow Armor.
Yes, that would be cool. I
there's,
would honestly start playing Levia. Shout out Fresh and Buds Tom.
There is
You know that guy?
No.
He loves Levia.
Big Levia head. I'm a big Levia
I'm a
fan.
big Levia head. Hey, if you're if you're watching, it looks like there's a couple watchers. So if you're watching, say hi to me in the chat. Again, I'm Bryn. That's Chris.
Yeah, I'm here. Off camera. I guess
We're gonna
you're off
open
camera
this. This is Monarch. It's unlimited, as you can see.
Unlimited.
So which is as we know.
Sorry.
As we know, not a thing anymore. It's not going to be a thing for the
that's
next
true.
set.
So you're basically saying that's limited, unlimited.
This
You're
is
not
the
gonna make it
limited. This
anymore.
is the limited unlimited.
You can't get unlimited anymore.
Right.
Soon enough.
You almost you'd almost think maybe I should save it. If I was Rudy, if I was Louis or something, I'd be holding on to this because
Sure.
now the black borders are going to be the new hotness.
That's true.
But no, I'm
Monarch's
ju-
going to be around for a little
I'm
while.
a simple player, and it'll be a couple of years till that matters. And I just want to see what I get.
I'm just a simple country card
I'm
game
just a
player.
I'm just a simple country card game player, and how's the sound, everybody? Is it all right? Okay. So, we got a couple of viewers. Sorry again that you can't see my face. I ordered a little thing for my phone so I can see myself. It has not arrived yet. That is on me. But I have a box of Arcane coming. And then for that, I should have my face. It's all going to be covered up by a microphone anyway. So who gives a shit about what I look like? You can go to any other stream and see what I look like. Anyway, but I got Arcane, and we're going to open Arcane up in probably later this week or on the weekend. And that'll be fun.
Sounds good, by the way.
Great.
It's all
okay.
nice. They're good microphones.
So we're going to open this, and we're going to do Arcane later. And I just want to say, after this, the only set I will not have opened is Arcane Rising. So that will be...
Sweet.
It was supposed to be delivered today.
Oh, yeah, you opened a whole box of Crew. I forgot.
I've opened Crew. I did that alone. Oh, no, I did it on the stream.
You did the Crew on the stream?
Yeah, I've done... Well, I'll show you later. But I've done everything else.
Yeah. You did a whole box of Wraith. That just wasn't on camera, right?
That was
You
when I
cracked
first
it.
started getting into the game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, let's go ahead and get into it.
Crack the packs.
So, right before we do, I just wanted to say, if you want me to open a box for you on the stream, you can go into the link tree. There should be all over on all of my profiles. There's a link tree. You can find the form to order a box that I will get from Action City in Greenpoint. They are my sort of sponsors, my collaborators, Action City Comics. You can buy a box. Hey, you could pre-order a History Pack 1
That's
right now.
true.
If you'd like to pre-order a History Pack, History Pack 1 with the white borders, you want to see some white borders?
Yeah,
I'll definitely will be opening that on the stream when it comes out. I've already pre-ordered one for myself.
Would you charge a little extra maybe to like color in with a Sharpie, the white border, so it's black instead?
Yes. If you pay me $600, I will take a Sharpie and I will fill in every single border.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say I'll do that for $300 if anyone really wants that done, but it's on a bit of a budget.
All right, you're off the show.
What? You already got the name Banish Zone too. What am I?
Yeah,
gonna
you're
call
fucking
mine?
banished, dude. Oh man.
What if you made that into your your burn for the? I don't know when you need
Yeah,
to burn
I was
people. Like,
I'll set some sort of like.
Levia players, you're banished. And then you hit a soundboard
Boo!
that it plays like a toilet flushing sound.
Banished.
That'd be fun to try to be like the most annoying guy at your local skirmish. Just like bring a soundboard and like play sound effects whenever you do stuff.
Still no chatters. There's more and more of you watching, but no chatting. All right, so this is the pretty Monarch box. You know, this is my least favorite set aesthetically. I feel like basically no one agrees with me on this. Everyone likes it. But this is the one that to me looks like no diss to the artists, by the way. I mean, like, the art is technically very, very beautiful.
It's cool, yeah.
But aesthetically, it has this sort of like, it has this like it's on it's going to be on a Bible, you know what I mean? Like a Bible for children. And I don't like that. I grew up Christian and it just looks like something that they'd sell and be like, believe in Jesus.
Yeah, definite God Squad versus the devil.
Yeah.
Vibes.
And it's like, I mean, I love a lot of Chains cards because, you know,
Mhm.
I'm an adult goth.
Yeah, chain rules.
Chain and Levia like are cool, but like just like aesthetically as a whole, I think this is a weird looking thing. Well, they're all like 1 and 1. Interesting.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Shadow and dark. Shadow and light.
Shadow and light. Okay, so let's get into it. Thanks for being here, the couple people who are watching live. That's very cool. Say hi. Let me know. Do you want me to follow you on a online or something? Okay.
How do you comment on a live YouTube? Let's see.
There should be a chat. I mean, I'm watching the chat stream on OBS, so I could just be wrong. Maybe the chat is full of people right now. I put too much lotion on my hands.
I said hello.
I haven't seen it.
Well, I just said it.
All right. Okay, is this close enough? Should we get a little closer?
I'm zooming it in.
Yeah. All right. Blasphemet is the token. Spew Shadow. Adrenaline Rush. Blood Tribute. Belittle. I've never seen this. Blood Drop Brocade. I've heard that phrase.
Yeah, someone was recommending that it could be good in Blitz instead of the Tunic because Blitz is so fast now.
Why are we
No focus?
Why are we unfocused? Okay.
Oh.
Convulsions from the bellows of hell. Jesus.
Oh my God.
See? It's very Jesus-y.
Yeah.
I mean, anti-Jesus-y, I suppose, but that's a rare. And we open with a fucking majestic Lumina Ascension. Why don't you be checking how much these are worth?
Alrighty.
This is the Bolton specialization, so it's probably not worth that much considering nobody runs Bolton. But
if it was the extended art, it's worth quite a bit.
It's not.
Let's see.
But I actually love Bolton as a hero. I love his whole thing. So I'm excited to just have some Bolton stuff to be able to.
Yeah.
And then we've got a shiny otherworldly bellow.
It is worth $1.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to see that on this camera.
Maybe 7
But it is shiny.
Oh, the shiny doesn't pick up. Weird, we got so
Fortune
much
Herald.
light.
Bounding Demagon. Courageous Steel Hand.
Yeah, it seems like we're...
Smash with a big tree, because I'm a big, dumb idiot. Herald of Tenacity. The band card, Seeds of Agony.
Oh, yeah, so
Flame.
I think there's not anything... Seeds of Agony is a common, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people talking about how you can use Seeds and Ball Lightning in Commoner. because I don't think it has a banned list yet.
Okay, yes. Thanks for bringing up Commodore. Let's talk about the FAB 2.0. So yesterday night, I was unfortunately unable to attend my. Will you do me a big favor and grab like a knife or a
Yeah.
thing right there? I'm always terrible at opening these packs. This Everfest was an absolute godsend for me because I cannot open these dang packs. That's fine, yeah. I'm so terrible at it. Just to get it a little started.
I thought if I could just get it started.
If I could just get it started. Oh yeah, looks like a Mechanologist card. So yeah, late last night, or no, in the early afternoon, 7 p.m. Seek Enlightenment.
Neither one.
Void Wraith.
In the evening.
We got a big announcement from Flesh and Blood, from James White himself. Seek Horizon. Glisten. Shiny Void Wraith. And that was that. A lot of things are changing, right? Like the big parts of it were that unlimited, like I said, unlimited, that's going away. We're not having that anymore. And it's funny because I thought it was a good idea, and I think a lot of people thought it was a really good idea. It's a really good idea in intention. But what happened was, in the way James White explained it, well, if you don't know...
Oh, the idea of first edition was a good idea?
If you don't know, the idea was originally that we'd have a first edition, and then there would be... That would go out of print, and then there would be unlimited edition. That would just be printed forever, so you could always buy it, but there would be something special for collectors to have. The problem is that just to play the new set, they had to print enough so that they would have enough for people to play.
To sell to all the game stores and stuff.
And then it was overprinted, and then there'd be too much, and then no one would even buy the unlimited because they wanted the cold foils.
Sure. Yeah.
So instead of doing that, what is this line here? Sorry, on my YouTube there. I think it's viewers.
Number of viewers.
Oh yeah. Okay. So there's 4 of you.
Yeah.
So because of that, they've decided to go to a completely different system, which is none of that. It's just one thing. It's Uprising. It's going to be the next set. It's come out in June, as we all suspected. And the cold foils will be much rarer, and the rainbow foil legendaries and majestic will be less rare.
Yeah.
Now,
so it just kind of like spreads it out, right? Like instead of you can get the first edition and that has the cold foils, now you can just get like the general edition and it has cold foils sometimes, but it'll be in print longer, so you got like more chances.
Right.
More chances to nab. Any majestics or anything? You're just pulling
Tremor
rares.
of I'll mention it. Tremor of Earthril. Earathale. They mentioned this in the this is some sort of like underworld. So there's like Wraith, and then there's a different dimension called Earathale, which we're going to have to figure out how to pronounce.
It sounds like a name from the Bible.
It does sound like a name from the Bible. I'm not happy about it, but I bet it'll be cool. So that once we've gone to all the places.
Probably where the demons come from. Wow, that card's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Shiny Herald of Ravages.
Sweet.
Oops.
Oh no. I accidentally
Hungering
trimmed up my
Slaughter
card.
Bee. Herald of Protection. Lots of good Prism stuff in here. Rifted Torment. Oops, I'm putting them in the wrong pile because I'm an idiot.
What do you
Take
got? A
flight.
common pile and a rare pile?
The Screamer. Who calls it a haircut? Does DM Ramada call it a haircut?
He calls that card a haircut. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because it looks so fucked up.
Let me see. Oh, like it's giving him a haircut?
Yeah, he's just giving him a nice little haircut. That guy's a barber. He's
Banish
normal.
3 cards from your graveyard. Games go again. Huh. Interesting. It goes here.
It goes there.
All
right. Stony Wootenhog.
I love that name. Wootenhog.
A Wootenhog. Surging Militia. Zealous Belting. Warmonger's Recital. Halo of Illumination. Consuming Aftermath, Hollowed Rites, and the Writhing Beast Hulk. He's shiny.
Nice.
Bolt of Courage. So I think that's a great idea. I think it's great that, all of this stuff. I just feel a little strange. All of this stuff will be sorted out. Everyone seems really positive on that, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's like, if you're a collector, there's expensive cards to try to collect and cool cold foils and stuff. If you're a player, you won't have to wait around or whatever for the unlimited.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to have been working fine for players with Everfest as well, but it's probably also like double the work for them because then they have to like wait until it's the right time to release Everfest Unlimited, which is
people were people like the collector people were complaining because they wanted their investment to hold up, right?
Sure, yeah.
And now, what they've also announced is something called History Pack Volume 1, or History Pack 1, I think is what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's just number 1. I mean, the implication is that I think they said every 2 years they'll put out a new history pack and reprint stuff from the past few sets or so.
Right. And those will be white border.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of this black border here, it'll just be white. And they showed pictures of that. And to me, I mean, I've actually never really thought it was very cool that there's a border around the border.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why? There's already this perfectly rounded thing.
It'd be cooler if it just filled the card.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think there should be no border on
Mm-hmm.
on the real ones.
Yeah.
And then having a border would be the bad ones. White border, black border doesn't really matter to me because aesthetically I think the border is lame looking. The best looking cards have no border.
I do think it looks cool when you look at them.
Tome of Divinity.
Ooh.
Nice tome.
Little tome? Majestic?
We got a little tome going.
Hell yeah.
How much is that?
Tome of Divinity? Let's see. Yeah, I do think it looks cool on, like if you're on FAB looking at cards and it like kind of shows them without the border, they kind of look a little sleeker.
They do look a little sleeker. So, I mean, that's Rip Through Reality.
Rip Through
Light.
Reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Boneyard Marauder. I'm saying these out loud because I like it when people say them out loud on streams that I watch. Giving the cards, I think, sort of their own level of time to shine. Also, I don't know these cards very well, so I haven't opened Monarch before, so I'm just sort of like, oh, what is this? I've never played a Shadow Brute, so I wouldn't know what this is. Spears of Surreality.
Is it a foil Tome of Divinity?
No, it's all regular.
Then it is worth $3 or
that's not bad.
$160 or something.
Or something.
Well, I've been noticing that on TCG Player recently that it'll say market price. Like this says market price $319, but then all the listings for it are for like $160 or $125 or something.
Interesting.
Maybe like the price has been dropping recently on stuff.
You think so?
I don't know what the market price means. Does that just mean like the average of all the sales it's had or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that?
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. People have different theories about like what's going to happen once there's all these white border cards out in the wild. I don't think it matters. I think I'm not a collector in that. I'm not an investor. You know what I mean? Minnowism, good card. Pound for Pound. Brandish. Whoops. Rising Solar Tide. Halo of Illumination. The Howl from Beyond. Chain card. Tremor of... Someone tell me how to say this. Does there anybody in the chat know how to say this? Somebody say that. What is this accent? Iarathial. I don't want to have to say that over and over again. Damn, Overload looks awesome and shiny.
Ooh, baby. Is it Mechanologist?
No, it's generic, but it's like very clearly Mechanologist themed.
Let me see that.
Take it. Engulfing Light. Deadwood Rumbler.
Yeah. It's like
Enigma
Doc Brown.
Chimera.
Yeah. Marty, I invented a weird handgun. It shoots lasers out of your hands, Marty.
You think he'll be a guy?
I don't know. He
hero?
does look a lot like Doc Brown. I guess that's just like the generic like inventor look, crazy white hair, dude.
Putting the chaff right here.
Dominate. If it hits, it gains go again, but it only hits for 3.
That's always tough, but I mean, those are the kinds of things you're supposed to like.
Where do you want this?
This one.
Alright.
You're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to give more. You know, you're supposed
Sure.
to beef it up.
Pump it up.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Yes. You want to pump up the jam. Soul Shackle tokens.
Oh yeah, you made a chain deck briefly. I forgot about that.
Briefly. Eclipse Existence.
Sweet.
Belittle. That's the one where you search for minimalism? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird card.
Apparently strong.
Adrenaline Rush. Illuminate. Ironhide Plating. Or just Plate. Endless Maw. That's like a Dark Souls guy.
He's just all teeth.
He's all teeth. He's all mouth. Vexing Malice. Nice little card. It just deals 2 arcane damage.
It's
But not the best shiny Tremor of Irithal.
Oh, cool.
Iarathial.
Oh yeah, there's just a
Herald of
regular
Ravages.
old Runeblade card.
Riftbind. Bolt of Courage. Groveling Growl. I played Sorcery for the first time last night, and I won. Thanks, Eric, for letting me win.
He let you?
No. He tried really hard to not. Courageous Steel Hand and Seeds of Agony. Yellow.
Banned.
What's banned? Oh,
Seeds
yeah.
of Agony. But not for Commoner, I think.
Really? Nothing's banned in Carminer?
I haven't double-checked the rules, but I've saw people, like, in the Discord somewhere or other, like, talking about how people can play Ball Lightning and Seeds in Commoner. I don't think they mentioned a like banned list for it. I mean, it's a completely different format,
Right.
so like Ball Lightning wouldn't necessarily be broken
So
in
it's
that format.
only so this is also from the FAB 2.0 announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you pull that up while we're talking?
Oh sure, why not?
Oh, a little chain,
Mr. Chain.
double-sided chain. Mr. Chain, he's young, he's old.
Does it all.
We love him, folks. Frontline Scout. Illuminate. Ghostly Visit. Who wouldn't want to be ghostly visited by a nice sexy ghost?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that TNG episode where Crusher
Yeah.
meets the like Scottish ghost who's been fucking all the women in her family for centuries.
See, here's an obvious ninja card called Brandish, but it's generic.
Huh.
Gallantry Gold.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little card.
Glisten. Celestial Cataclysm. That's nice. That's a majestic.
Yeah, it's a light card. Light warrior.
Light attack. Like action.
Nice.
Whoa, real shiny Herald of Tenacity.
Ooh, baby.
There we go. Now you can kind of see it. It's looking good. Rifted Torment. Express Lightning. Unworldly Bellow. Herald of Rebirth. Rip Through Reality. Engulfing Light. Boneyard Marauder. Red. Hits for 6. There's a lot of cards in these packs. I'm
16?
so used to opening what do you call
Everfest?
supplementary.
Oh yeah, because you opened a Crucible recently, and we opened Everfest a lot.
Mm-hmm. I've done 2 boxes of Everfest, and just a bunch of packs too. Mr. Bolton, love Bolton, so cool.
Bolton and then Bolton in the back.
What a fucking cool guy. I hope they beef him up in Uprising,
Yeah.
because in the story, the new lore story they just posted, he's like a big part of it.
Right. It seems
not
like
a big part of it. He's a little part of it. It's mostly Dory, but they're friends apparently,
Mm-hmm. Like they teamed up, I guess.
because she's a warrior too from Solana,
Yeah. I think Bolton.
and I think that's interesting.
I think I like skimmed Bolton's story the other night. I think he like travels to Solana. He's like
he's not from there.
he's born to like a lord family, and he's like trying to seek out. I don't really know what the whole deal is with Solana. Is it like the Catholic Church or something? He's trying to seek out the light, and so he ends up going and like teaming up with Solana, and then doing whatever. cool thing they do.
He loves the light.
So yeah, I think they
he's
team
a
up.
light warrior. That's cool. So I hope in whatever they give him more stuff to do. We were talking about last night. He needs ways to put stuff in his hand from his deck, or put stuff into his soul from his deck.
I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
So he can just like be charging without having it in his hand.
Yeah, that or just like make the charge cards do more. Like I was just looking at one yesterday.
Yeah, he'd still be slow, but at least
Mhm.
he'd be like tall, like super tall.
Yeah. Yeah, because like
Rush.
one of his cards is just like, as an additional cost to play it, you may charge your hero's soul. And then if you charge, it doesn't even do anything. It's just like you can charge if you want to. It's like, well, what's the benefit of that other than being able to charge?
Soul food.
Oh yeah, that's a majestic.
Also a majestic. You
Neat.
look up this one?
Oh, that one's majestic.
Celestial Cataclysm.
Let me check real quick, and then I'll check soul food.
Ooh, shiny talisman of dowsing.
Ooh, a talisman.
It's pretty cute.
Soul food.
Looks like a bug.
Flesh and blood and TCG.
The nice bug that gives you a haircut.
Mm-hmm. It is a quarter.
Herald of Rebirth.
No, soul food.
What about Celestial Cataclysm?
Let's see.
Piercing Shadow Vice. I don't even know what's good in this one, honestly. So, I'm learning with you. Cross the line.
Celestial Cataclysm is $8.
That's pretty good.
Is it foil?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you if it's foil.
It's like $9. There's the one for sale. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Hungering Slaughter Beast. Enigma Chimera. Bounding Demagon.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. You have to banish 3 cards from your soul, but it's 0 for 7 with go again. It's pretty good.
Costs 0, but it costs 3 cards, basically.
Sure, but you can charge them up over time.
Yeah, but we were just talking about how hard it is and how annoying it is.
It is hard to charge.
It's hard to charge. But if you're going to run Bolton, maybe that's a good one. Yeah?
It looks good, yeah, for sure. I think that'd be a good Bolton card to have. Because Bolton is definitely like a... You're trying to kind of like chip damage in with your axes and some attacks and stuff, and then like build up to a really crazy like combo turn with a lot of stuff in your soul. Which you can do.
Levia.
It's just
Shadowborn Abomination.
He's a little too slow.
She's cool.
Levy is nuts.
I think she's neat.
Very cool looking.
This was the first Miss Chalice cosplay I saw. You know that girl? She does
yeah,
Flesh and Blood cosplay.
She cosplayed as
That's pretty cool.
as Prism or something.
Ray Charles of Hope. Lunartide Plunderer. Frontline Scout. Overload. Ebb and Flow. This Eleanor Piteria this is the coolest fucking artist there is in Flesh and Blood, in my opinion.
So sick. They should have them do way more.
No shout out. I mean, they're all great, but a lot of them are really great. But this lady, she's on another level. You see this art? It's incredible.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic. Have her do all of it. Luminaris. Shiny Adrenaline Rush. Look, you can sort of see. There it is. It's like just the blood. That's cool.
Oh, just the blood is shiny? Yeah, I love the shinies that are like super like artistic with it. Like just a specific part of the card art is what shines and it really makes it pop. Like I think on the shiny
Is that it? Just one rare? That's weird.
on the shiny Scar for a Scar, her eyes are glowing. Like her eyes are shiny.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. I'll show it to you.
That's weird. One shiny common and one rare in that pack. Not very good, Grommet. But I love her art. Anyway, but in Commoner, that was another thing. They are now officially supporting Ultimate Pit Fight, and they are officially supporting Commoner, which, if you don't know, is you can only use common cards.
Yeah, it's common cards and then up to 2 rare equipment, which I think some people said is basically 100%, so you can use the Centauri Sabers, like those are rare.
And
weapons.
that other thing that people think is cool,
I forget.
it's like the merchant weapon or something that
Oh,
everyone
the
can
like
use.
the Talishar. or something?
Talishar.
Is that what it's
That's
called?
it. Yeah. I think that's also rare. Okay, Void Wraith, Blinding Beam, Surging Militia, Zealous Belting. This is a Welcome to Wraith reprint. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that Minnowism or like Belittle might be as well.
Captain's Call, Herald of Erudition. That, I believe, is a nice card for Prism. Majestic.
I think I've heard of that one. Oh yeah, you mean to look it up?
Mm-hmm. Shiny Invigorating Light. Graveling Growl.
What is it? Herald of Erudition?
Mm-hmm. Wartune Herald. Courageous Steel Hand. Seeds of Agony. Dread Screamer. Herald of Rebirth. And Piercing Shadow Vice. Yeah, I think... So
$5.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think that just in general, it's been funny because I feel like the We Don't Talk About Starvo announcement was so negative and everyone was really, really, really unhappy with that.
Sure. A lot of people were like...
Not me. I thought it was fine. You know, I think it would be... I'm not trying to be like an LSS dick writer or anything, but like... I think that while it was handled poorly, like the intention of it was fine. This is a really good Prism box. Leo, hi, how are you?
Leo.
Leo's here. Yeah, just to recap, so far, what are we? How many packs are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4,
24?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24? So
Designed by gamers for gamers.
We're exactly halfway through.
24. Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and look. We got Herald of Erudition. We got Celestial Cataclysm, Tome of Divinity, Lumina Ascension, which is Bolton, Soul Food, which I don't know if anybody runs. I think I've seen 1 or 2 people. So, but lots of yellows, which is what she likes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
her weapon
5
wants you to have
Majestics.
yellows or something.
Have we not gotten a Prism? Oh, Ursa. Oh, here she is. Her character says, oh no, wait. Oh, is it the Luminaris that?
It might be like a rare weapon or something. That's not a token.
Yes, I think you're right. It's her special. Oh shit, I got one.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's just on the back.
It's a Majestic. I just blew right by it.
Oh, you put it in the weapon pile.
I was just like, oh, a token. See, this is how much I don't know Monarch. And it's funny because Prism and not Levia, Prism and Chain, or no. Bolton was one of the first. That's the Blitz deck.
I think we bought a Chain Blitz, a Bolton Blitz.
I bought Chain later.
You bought Chain later? Yeah, it was like Bolton and Prism.
I
was just
did
like so
get a
confusing.
Luminaris. So that's cool. I'll put it over here with the other Majestics. Thanks for warning me. Everybody leaving me out in the cold here. I want to put that in the chaff. Gotten ruined. But anyway, it says, while there is a card with a yellow color strip in your pitch zone, illusionist attacks you control have a go again. So if you pitch a 2, then everything has go again.
Not bad.
Yeah, people like it.
Yeah.
Everybody runs that. Maybe not everybody, but lots of people run it.
It seems like the common Prism weapon, yeah.
It's the common Prism weapon. How much is it? $1?
Oh, what is it called?
Luminaris?
Luminaris.
I always forget that that's a special.
Luminaris.
Okay. Belittle, Overload, Pound for Pound.
It looks like it's $5.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Stony Wootenhog.
You've gotten how many Majestics in your like 12 packs?
6.
Huh?
Ironhide Legs.
I think you always get a lot of Majestics. This is like
I'm
one
always
every.
getting all kinds of Majestics.
It's like one every other pack. There's supposed to be like one every 4 packs.
The very first pack I ever opened, I got a Legendary.
That was the
I
first
got a
pack
Shock Charmers.
when you bought that.
The very first pack you ever opened, you also got a Legendary.
Yeah.
And a Majestic.
A fucking tunic.
Fucking Tunic. That's
That
what
was
we
the first Welcome to Wraith
like to see.
pack I opened. Yeah.
Dust Path Pilgrimage.
That was the very first pack you bought. Was that Tales of Aria pack?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Yeah.
Writhing Beast Hulk.
Yeah, it's funny because we had no idea why
Shiny.
it was cool to pull that. We didn't really know about the legendaries much even.
I mean, we weren't very good or like know much
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the game at that time. I mean, we've learned a lot in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Take flight, smash with a big tree, spears of surreality, piercing shadow vice, and second swing. Herald of protection, graveling growl. So that's cool. But yeah, so they're now supporting Commoner and Ultimate Pit Fight, and
Very
Commoner
cool.
now is defined. I think that's another thing people are excited about, is that there's like, this is what you're supposed to do.
Right, because some people were,
They were like, well, we can also run rares.
yeah, which I
They
think
were
would
like,
make
we
sense.
can have 60 cards in our deck.
Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah,
it
I mean,
could-
I don't think it's all fine. But
yeah, because the rares are almost always dirt cheap anyway, so it's like it's not like having rares in your deck would make it like not a budget format.
But I kind of like that, like, with enough chaff, you
Mhm.
can make a Commoner deck.
For sure.
With adding rares is like, then you're still like buying stuff online, and
They
it's
can
like,
still-
even if it's cents, it's
they
like,
can cost $1 sometimes, like, or 80
Yeah.
cents or something, so it can add up. So yeah, I think
So
having it just be commons.
and if you're gonna call it Commoner, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like more like Penny Dreadful, where it's like
Mhm.
literally has to cost a penny.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. It'll be interesting to just see
Penny
how the
Dreadful
commons
is
can
a
do.
magic format
Mhm.
where you can only play cards that cost 1 penny.
I think specifically in the online in
Yeah.
the arena.
Lunar Tide Plunderer, Blood Tribute, Adrenaline Rush, pound for pound, big sexy guys. You think this is the Macho Grande guy?
It kind of looks like the Macho Grande guy.
I wonder if we're gonna get that guy ever.
Yeah.
Time Skippers, man. What if we got the fuck? Every time I see this card, I'm wondering.
Oh, if it's like the footsteps.
the footsteps.
Yeah, the fucking footsteps.
Unhollowed Right, Valiant Thrust, Shiny Howl from Beyond. That's cool. Let's see if I can I make it. This light isn't the best for shinies, but it does make the video look better, so I'm gonna keep using it. Bounding Demigon, Courageous Steel Hand, Hungering Slaughter Beast, Herald of Tenacity, Arcanic Crackle, and Take Flight, and Deadwood Rumbler. So I think that's really good. I really wanted. I mean, Louis from Kitchen Table, this is his idea. I mean, it's not something he invented, but he wants to have a format where it's like, what do they call it? Like 4-on-1. You know what I mean? Like asymmetric gameplay,
Oh, for the
right?
PvE.
So it's like you'd have some real large beast, and then and that would be like a dungeon master or a store owner,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone else would be trying to kill that beast.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the Marvel living card game works,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's such a fun idea
That'd be
to be
cool.
able to like play with your. Oh, this is. Oh yeah, to play with your friends,
Yeah.
to sort of be able to release like big fat heroes who do different stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who
that'd be
have,
really
like,
fun.
huge swings and like can do like splash damage and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think it'd be cool.
It'd be cool. Yeah, they do say that they want it to be, I mean, it doesn't have to be the store owner. They just said they'd want it generally to be like for casual play. But you could just
Of
have like
course.
a
One
friend
person
who wants
can
to
do
be
that.
the dungeon master or whatever.
Spew Shadow. Phantasmify. I have many of these. Shiny Yinty Yanty. Yinty Yanty, does that mean anything?
I don't really know what that is supposed to mean.
Why
Yeah,
did I put
it's like
that
yin and yang, but it's something else.
Cross the Line. Hungering Slaughter Beast. Enigma Chimera. Bounding Demigon. Take Flight. Smash with Big Tree. Spears of Surreality. Yeah, let's hope we get a legendary. I'd love to get the footsteps. Maybe I'd make a prism deck.
Prism seems fun. I don't
Or
really
I'd
know what
sell
she
it.
even like does.
She makes a lot of
She
auras.
makes auras and then attacks with them.
Yes. And she hits you with Luminaris, which I now have, which is cool. There she is. Speak of the Devil. Sexy Visit. Belittle. Warmonger's Recital, Stony Wootenhog.
I love Sony Wootenhog.
I love Stony
Yeah.
Wootenhog. Herald of Judgment.
I'm arranging a trade with
That's a
with
prism.
Lewis.
Right now?
Yeah, he DM'd on.
Shout out to Lewis.
Shout out to Lewis.
Rise
Bolt.
Above.
Yeah. He just DM'd
Oh
me.
my god.
What'd you get?
Oh boy, it's a shiny Arclight Sentinel.
Ooh, Majestic.
Yeah, that's this is a crazy card. I have been fucked over by this card many times.
Playing against Prism.
Prism, yeah.
Okay, Arc.
It's an
Light.
aura.
Sentinel.
I don't know how much it is, but it's shiny and it's a Majestic. So
Pretty good.
and I know that this is one of the promos they did. They did a promo for this that was in cold foil.
Oh, sick.
So it might be pretty good. I'm gonna guess $10.
Looks like first edition is $10, but unlimited is like a few bucks.
Even shiny?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Unlimited, yeah. The regular is $150. Unlimited rainbow is like $270, $3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dread Screamer. It's still pretty.
Yeah.
Herald of Ravages, Arcana Crackle, and Take Flight.
Yeah, Lewis was just messaging because he wanted to.
Leo's right.
What did he say?
Pretty crazy Prism box.
A lot of Prism in
We're
here.
getting
Yeah.
we're getting a lot of tools for her.
Yeah. Let's put one together. Except you don't have all the Majestic
I
stuff.
wanted it to be a Levia
Or
box.
the Legend or whatever.
Honestly, I mean, I know nobody plays her, but
I'd love to try out Levia. I feel like no one's
I
gonna
would
know
love
what to
try
do
out
against
Levia.
you. 'cause they don't know.
I thought about buying a Blitz deck just to get like most of the stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I guess at this point I should just buy the singles.
You can just buy them for like the same price probably.
Blinding Beam,
Blinding Beam.
Rising Solar Tide, Blood Tribute, Overload, Ether Iron Weave, Battlefield Blitz, Out Muscle.
Generic.
I guess this is shiny. It's like barely shiny.
Huh.
You definitely can't see it on the camera, and I can barely see it in real life.
Can I see?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just a.
Oh yeah, it is shiny.
It's just like a chain shadow common.
Warmonger's Recital. Oh yeah. Cool.
It goes here. Yeah. So, was there anything else that he talked about? It was the Commoner. There was Ultimate Pit Fight. Ultimate Pit Fight, I still agree with. I haven't actually played it.
Uh-huh.
I should play it before I even comment on it.
Yeah.
But I don't love the idea that you can't hit the person across from you. It just feels
the person
weird.
next to you? Yeah,
It's
I don't
the
know.
two people next to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're being hit from two sides, but you can't be hit from across. And I'm sure they thought of that. Like, I'm sure they also prefer that, but it just wasn't working or whatever. It's probably getting hit from three different ways. And
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe it doesn't feel good or whatever.
I mean, it's also a casual format, so if you want, you could just play it a free-for-all style. And
Yeah,
have,
but I
like,
think they're going to
politicking and
start
stuff.
having, like, they also announced that they were going to have, like, low level rules for, like, less serious competition.
Right.
So, like, if they have it at the Calling or the Pro Tour.
Yeah, I guess that's the idea of that. That it's like if they have it at an event.
What the hell are these things? What the fuck? Some sort of, like, floops creatures from Spy Kids or something.
The floops. Like those thumb guys?
Really weird guys. All
Let me
right.
see. Some weird guys.
The Wootenhog.
They do look like those thumb guys.
Yeah.
Void
Prismatic Shield. Another Arclight Sentinel. Gosh. Weird.
Wraith. Many.
That's cool.
Man, Prism's cards look so sick, shiny.
Shiny glisten.
I mean, they look sick in general, but like the foil ones are beautiful.
Herald of Tenacity. Arcana Crackle. Take Flight. Deadwood Rumbler. Serality. Shadow Vice. Engulfing Light. A bobble.
Oh, a bobble.
A stupid ass bobble.
You take it back to Action City, and you're like, this one was defective. It had a bunch of baubles
It
in
had
it.
a bunch of bobbles in it.
I can't play it.
Shouldn't be allowed.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. Cool.
Right. Feeling a legendary in this one?
You never can tell, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna know.
Yeah.
People think, it's funny because people do have this sort of sense. They're like, well, last 6 packs, But it's like every one has just as likely to be the
Yeah.
one. Rally the rear guard. Frontline scout. Is this in focus enough?
Do you think eventually even this like chaff that's black bordered will be sort of sought after because people want like full black decks?
I don't know. I think so. Like eventually, if
'Cause
the
it seems
game
like a lot of people are-
continues to be zealous belting. Yeah, if the game continues to be as popular as it is, I feel like it's very possible that
Mhm.
like, you know, the early Welcome to Wraith stuff, first edition Tales of Aria, first edition, any first editions in general,
Oh, yeah.
considering it's like a weird old thing of the past.
First edition Welcome to Wraith, probably all those cards will be worth a lot. Like a first edition
You know what's really
Sink Below
funny?
probably will become like $10 or something.
You know what's really funny?
Mm-hmm.
Like, LSS probably thought, like, we're going to think ahead. And so everything will be much simpler so that we don't have weird shit like in Magic where it's like, well, this is number 1 and then this is number 2 and then everything's insane after that or whatever.
Oh, you mean in terms of the sets or whatever? Yeah.
But, you know, you're just always kind of fighting against impossibility.
Yeah, because if you're trying to grow your game, but then if it grows bigger than you expected or something, then you're like, oh, now like that set that I thought I made a lot of is really rare. Or like maybe with Everfest they thought it might sell out faster. Like I'm sure if Everfest had sold out within like a month, then they would have been like, ah shit, time for unlimited Everfest. But I guess that would have probably been bad if it sold out that fast because like
Yeah, they didn't want that. They
They want
wanted
people-
people to be able to have it.
yeah, they want people.
Is that the stuff you brought down?
Yeah.
Okay. Surging Militia.
Yeah, they want people like being able to open the packs and build decks and compete with the new cards. So if you can't get them, then that would be very bad. Because it would also mean there'd be like second. I think people were saying this is before our time, but apparently when Monarch came out, like
Love her.
oh, so cool.
It's so cool.
So
Is that
sick.
supposed to be Bolton? Why does he have short hair?
I don't think it is Bolton.
Just another guy?
It's just a different dude. Yeah, I mean maybe it's extremely stylized Bolton, but I don't know. I didn't really recognize it as being Bolton when
Incredible.
I had that card.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Shiny Belittle.
Yeah, apparently when Monarch was first out, it was like kind of hard to find, and some places were selling it for like hundreds of dollars for a box.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there. We got in right after Tales of Aria.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I don't really know. But it does seem like they kind of fucked up a couple of times, sort of just being like trying to get enough boxes in people's hands, but then overprinting too much of the first edition. And, you know, seems really hard. Like a weird thing, very complicated thing to get your mind around.
Yeah, I think Monarch was just kind of like there wasn't a ton of it, and then the game was kind of exploding in popularity, especially because it was a game in the early days. A lot of people thought it was more of a like game you could collect than a game you could actually play because a lot of the cards were going for a lot of money.
Plow through.
So I feel like a lot of people just bought
Invigorating light.
boxes to like,
Shiny Minnowism.
oh cool, to go with Belittle.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What were you saying?
Oh, I feel like people were just like sitting on boxes or like buying a bunch to like, you know, hoard and try to make money off.
Right, sure.
So definitely not good for the players because then it's really hard to come by the cards.
You know, it's weird. I you know, having not come from, you know, you haven't been following Magic for a long time.
not for a while.
And I've never been into card games. Like, how many people were doing this just for Magic and stuff before? Like, why did Flesh and Blood get, like, people were like, better buy boxes so I can hold on to them? Like,
I think Magic was for a while. I
did
mean,
it have
was
to
like
do with, like, the YouTubers and stuff, I wonder? Like,
I-
was Rudy like, you
It-
gotta buy this Flesh and Blood game?
It probably helped. Yeah, I mean, what I'm about to say will make me like sound very old, but I remember the thing people do now where they look up on TCG Player on their phones. Back when I was a kid, people would look in like magazines. Like there were magazines that would kind of like list the current
Sure.
price for Magic cards. So even, you know, for a long time, it's like there's been a secondary market for the cards. Certain cards are expensive, and when people trade, they'll often be like judging the general value of the cards against each other. Ooh, sick shiny.
Wartune Herald. Wartune Herald Shiny is cool.
And I mean, Black Lotus has and the Power 9 have always been really expensive cards that have only become much, much more expensive. So I think the general sense of like certain Magic cards can become worth a lot of money, even thousands of dollars, has like been around. So I'm sure some people were just sort of like buying them and trying to sit on them, or just, you know, keep them mint and then try to trade them or sell them later. I don't know what exactly made. I mean, I think in the pandemic, a lot of people were like at home with nothing to do and got a stimulus check and were like, how can I put this into something that might make money, and just like all kinds of speculative
Some people
stuff.
thought flesh and blood.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than Bitcoin, because at least you can play a game with the cards if value goes down.
Lunar Tide Plunder. That's a weird looking card. It's literally just a Grim Reaper. Illuminate, Brandish, Ironhide Legs,
Cool.
Plow Through, Valiant Thrust, Shiny Haircutty Guy. Cross the line. All right, we're down to the last 2 packs.
All right.
How long have we been going? Almost an hour. It's a nice little chunk of time.
It's a little hour. I guess I know why people do like cases. It's like if you want to stream for hours, you need multiple boxes to open.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to do it. Look, if you're watching this and you'd like me to open your box or case, any amount, really,
there's no
you
upper
can
limit.
Go look at the link tree on my Twitter in the description. Actually, I don't know if I've put the link tree in the YouTube description, and that's my fault.
But you can just look up.
I have to do better. So don't.
But just look up Banished Zone on Twitter, and I'm sure you got it there.
Yeah. And on Instagram, The Banished Zone on Instagram. Follow me on those places. Subscribe to this video, and order a box from Action City and me.
Pick up a little
box.
box.
We'll open it up for you, and then I have these like little nice cardboards to put all your little Majestics in. I'll handle them nicely, much nicer than some of the people I've seen on YouTube who do this for a living.
That is true.
I'll do it real nice.
Sometimes they're just like taking the cards and they're like picking them back up. They're always like, look at this card you got. Wow, a Majestic.
They're like, oh, an Arknight Sentinel? Let me touch it all over.
Get my big fucking meat hands all over it.
I won't touch it. I've got nice, clean hands. The cleanest hands you've ever seen. It's a good time. And I'll have a little more production next time. I'll have a face.
Oh yeah. You're planning to have your phone point down, or no, your phone.
My phone will be here,
pointing at your face. I see.
and then you can see my face.
That's what everyone wants on the internet.
People want is to see your face, and they want to see you cry. They want to see you apologize for something.
Oh, you know what you should do? You should. I don't know how you'd set this up, but you should set up, you know, the live slug reaction where Cloud reacts. You should set up like a switch where if you get a legendary, you can switch to the live slug reaction. I think that'd be funny.
I think that would be very funny. All right. Last 2 packs. We're going to talk them through.
Okay.
Anybody got anything to say in the chat about FAB 2.0? Is there anything you really hated that you really wish you could have seen? Besides Arch Nemesis. Obviously, I wish I could have seen Arch Nemesis.
I think the biggest negative I saw people
Memorial Ground
voicing was the weapons getting banned along with the hero for Living Legend. Some people were sort of like
Phantasmify,
sort of
Writhing
sour
Beast.
on that.
Another shiny Celestial Cataclysm this time.
Oh, neat.
Check that out.
Let's see what that is.
Boo boo.
Might be pricey.
Yes, the weapons. People didn't like the weapons, but I think that makes sense.
I think, yeah, it seems like they're going for like a flavor thing. They're like, if someone walks into the sunset, they'll take their weapon with them.
It's not just that. It's because they want. It's because they wanted to make.
I think it's like $40 for the foil.
Woo.
Oh, no, that's first edition. Unlimited.
Oh.
$20 though. Still good.
All right, pretty
pull.
good. That's a nice second to last pack.
Not a bad second pack.
All right. Let's do the old lucky shake here.
Oh yeah.
Last
Shake her
pack
up.
magic. We'll do it upside down.
Okay. Cool.
Like they do on the real YouTubes.
We're on YouTube right now. Right?
Yeah.
Oh hey, you got a little spike right at the end. Someone started watching.
Hey, what's up? This is the last pack.
Oh, maybe that was
if you're
me
just watching?
opening on my
you
phone.
Sure.
Sorry.
All right, last pack. We'll do it upside down, and so we can't spoil it for ourselves with the.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the symbol.
All right. Zealous Belting, Minnowism, Warmonger's Recital, Spew's Shadow, Ironhide Gauntlet,
Cool.
Unhallowed Rites rare, Herald of Triumph, and that's all.
That's the rares?
Overload, that's the rares.
Dang.
Yeah, well, we got quite a few shinies. Herald of Tenacity, Seeds of Agony, Second Swing, Unworldly Bellow, Herald of Ravages, Rip Through Reality, Express Lightning, and to finish it all off, a Bobble. Cracked little Bobble.
Is the bobble always yellow?
I don't know.
No. It'd be funny to be like, I'm going to run a yellow bobble instead of a blue bobble for no reason.
You shouldn't be running Bobbles.
That's true. I don't think I've actually seen anyone run one yet at a draft. People always get enough cards.
All right, so the big cards from this one are Shiny Arclight Sentinel, Shiny Celestial Cataclysm. I think we decided one was $10 or $20.
Shiny Celestial Cataclysm is like $20. Yeah.
$20. So that's cool.
It's pretty good.
Arclight Sentinel is a couple bucks. And then we got, let's see. Right here. These are my cards, so I'm touching them heartily. If they were your cards, I wouldn't be touching them so heartily.
Mm-hmm. You maybe you'll wear
Yeah.
surgical gloves when you open
I
other
will
people's
not
cards.
be wearing surgical gloves. Don't listen to Chris. Got another Arknight Sentinels. Got 2 of those. That's cool. And then I got a Luminaris, Herald of Erudition, a non-foil Celestial Cataclysm, a Tome of Divinity, a Lumina Ascension, and a Soul Food. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Majestics, 2 Shiny Majestics in one box.
So like roughly 1 in 8.
So
Packs out of
not so
Majestic.
bad.
It's pretty
No
good.
legendaries. But we will be back. What happened?
Did it freeze?
I don't know.
Weird.
That's weird. But hopefully everything is still going. We'll be back in a little while. I don't know what happened to my camera. But that's okay, because that doesn't matter.
I can see it moving on the video. I think that thing is just frozen for some reason.
Weird. Okay, well, we will be back with a box of Arcane Rising for myself. But then I probably won't buy anything for myself for the foreseeable future until History Pack 1 comes
Oh,
out.
yeah.
So if you'd like to see more box openings on this channel, once again, I request that you go into the description box, which I will update. You find the link tree. You'll find the box form. If you can't find it, just DM me on Twitter. It's at Banish Zone on Twitter, at The Banish Zone on Instagram, and ask me for it. And you can order one from me and Action City in Greenpoint. If you live in Greenpoint or anywhere in New York City, go check out Action City. We have armories there on Tuesday. It's a great time. Beautiful place.
Fantastic time.
Fantastic place. Right by all the best food. Good times. And hang out. Otherwise, thanks for watching this box break with me, Bryn, and Chris joining us.
Yeah, just hanging out a little bit.
Yeah, having a little
Talking
fun
shit.
time.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay. Have a very good day.